Hi guys, welcome back to Jaden Crafts, and today we're going to be making this beautiful Indian circle checkered bracelet. So, let's get started. Okie dokie. So, for this bracelet, what we're going to do is, as you can see, there are little checkers in the bracelet, and what I did with the pattern is I just took a look at the pattern and I was like, oh, there's a cute little diamond right there, so we can just use that for the Indian circle bracelet, and we literally can just make it right there. So I'm just gonna show what I did with the pattern. I just cut it up into like a little diamond. And you can basically do this with any bracelet that you want. So yeah, you just have to make like a little diamond and you're all set. For this one, I'm just gonna be showing you how to make the checkers kind for the Indian circle bracelet. And I'll tell you what materials you need. So yeah, let's go. Okay, you are going to need one outline color, which can be white or black or any other color. And then you need 4 different colors for the different checkers. I'm doing 2 blues and 2 greens. So yeah, you're gonna need 6 strings of your outline color, about a wingspan's length. And then you're gonna need 2 strings of each color for all 4 colors. And that will be about a wingspan's length as well. So in total, you should have 14 strings. So yeah. Okay, I have all of my strings cut, so let's go make this bracelet. Okay, I have taped down my strings and we are ready to make the bracelet. So first off, what we're going to do is we're going to separate our strings with 3 outline strings on the left side and 2 colors on the left side as well. So I have my 2 green, my 2 light green, and my 2 dark green. And I have 3 outline strings. You want to do the same on the other side. So I have my 3 outline strings right here. And then I have my dark blue, my 2 dark blue, and my 2 light blue. So first, we're going to do the triangle end, which is right here, and that is what starts the bracelet. So, the triangle end is pretty simple to do. All you have to do is just do, for the left side, we do backward forward knots. So, first string is your outline string, and you do a backward forward knot. And we're pretty much going to do this the whole way down the line. So once you do your backward forward knot, you want to put that string to the side. Next, we take our first color, which for me is light green, and we do another backward forward knot. We take our next string for the same color, and we do a backward forward knot again. Okay, now we take our outline string and we do another backward forward knot. Now we take our next color and we do a backward forward knot. Our last string for that color, we do a backward forward knot again. Okay, so what the pattern should look like on this side, we should have our outline string first, our first color, the 2 strings, our outline string again, and then our first color with the 2 strings. And then we just have our last outline string just hanging right here. It doesn't have to have a knot or anything. the last knot should be your second color. So that is the left side done. We are moving to the right side. So for this side, what we're gonna do is we're gonna do forward backward knots because we're going that way and then that way. So you take your first outline string and you do a forward backward knot. Then we take our first color, which for me is light blue, and we do a forward backward knot. We take the same color and the second string of that color, and we do a forward backward knot again. Now we take our second outline string color and we do a forward backward knot. Now we take our last color string and we do a forward backward knot again. We take the second color, last string, and do another forward backward knot. So now we are done with the right side. And again, it should be your outline color, your first color, 2 knots, your outline color, and then your second color, 2 knots. And then we just have that same outline string just hanging over there. So now we need to connect the 2 sides because they can't just hang out right there. So we take our first outline string on each side and we make a forward knot between. So our first knot that we did, the string, we make a forward knot. Okay, we finished our forward knot, and now what we want to do is we want to make backward knots with the left outline string all the way till this last green string or the last color string. We do not want to make a knot onto this string yet, so put it off to the side. So like I said, we're doing backward knots all the way until the last color string. Okay, I have made backward knots all the way until this last color string. And now, this outline string that was hanging out over there, we're going to bring it back and we're going to take our string that we just brought all the way over here and we're going to make a backward forward knots. So now it should look like that. Put that off to the side and let's work on the right side. So like I said, we're going to take this last outline string right here, put it off to the side because we do not want to worry about it right now. We're going to make forward knots this time all the way until the last color string, but not onto this string. Okay, we have finished bringing this outline string all the way across to this string. So now we're going to bring this string back and we're going to make a forward backward knot onto that last string. Okie dokie, we have finished our triangle end right there. So now we're going to want to work on the actual checkered design. So first, what we want to do is we want to make the first little diamond color right there. So I'm just going to keep this up here for reference. So first what we're going to do is we're going to take the first color on each side and whoop, we're going to take the first color on the left side and we're going to make forward knots all the way onto the first color last string. So we have our two first colors right here. And put the others off to the side. See, I have my 2 and my 2. We're going to take the first string on the left side and make forward knots all the way until this string. Okay, we have done that, and we have done the first part of the little checker up there. So now we're going to do the second part, and we're going to take the next string for the same color on the left side, and we're going to bring that all the way across onto this last string. You don't want to knot onto this one. You want to knot until you get to this one. So we're going to do forward knots again. There we have it. We have finished our first little checker. It is very cute. So now we have done this and we need to do the outline that finishes that little checker. So we're going to take our next outline string on each side. So the outline string that is after the first color, we're going to take that one. And same for the other side. We're going to take the next outline string. And what we're going to do on each side is we're going to make forward knots until we get to the middle string. So for this side, we're going to make forward knots until we get all the way until this color string. Okay, we have brought the second outline string into the middle of the checker right here. We're gonna put that off to the side and work on the right side. Okay, we're gonna take this outline string on the right side and move it all the way into the center with backward knots until it meets this outline string. Okay, once you have met the outline strings together in the center, we're just going to do a normal forward knot. And there we have it. We have finished our first checker and also outlined the first checker. So now we are going to work on this checker right here. And then we're going to move to this one. So let's start on the left side. We're going to take our two colors in the outline strings. We're just going to put to the side. So we have our two colors right here in the center. And we're going to separate them. So first we're going to make this color come across onto these strings. So whatever color is up here for the triangle end should be the color of this checker. As you can see right here, this is orange, and then this checker is also orange. So that's what we need to happen. So first we're gonna take this string right here, your first color string on this side, and we're gonna make backward knots all the way onto the second color string, not onto the backgrounds. So put that to the side. So again, we're gonna make backward knots all the way until this one. Okay, I've taken this color string all the way until we have met with this color string right here. So now we're gonna do the same thing, but with the second color string. So right here, we're gonna bring this all the way across just like this one, but we're not gonna knot on this one. So again, we're doing backward knots all the way till this string right here. Okie dokie, we have finished our second checker right there. Now we just need to outline the checker. This part is pretty easy as well. So we're gonna take our outline string and we're gonna move it, this middle string that was right here, and we're gonna move it all the way to the center of the checker, only knotting until we get to this string right here. And we're gonna use backward knots. Okay, we have brought this outline string all the way to the center. And now what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this second string right here. As you can see, there are two outline strings over here. We are not gonna take the one that's on the far outside. Put that one to the side and just use this one right here. And we're gonna make forward knots all the way until we get to this string right here. Okie dokie. We have put the outline string all the way into the center with the other outline string, and we're just gonna make a simple forward knot in between them. Okay, we have finished outlining the second checker, and now we are going to move on to the third checker on the right side. So, this time, the checker on this side should be the same color as your triangle end color, the second one on the right side. So for me, it is dark blue right there, so then this checker should be dark blue. So, we are making knots onto the green string with the dark blue string, and we're just going to do backward knots until we get to the last green string. And we're gonna make those with the first string color on this side. Okay, we have done that with our first blue string, and we're gonna do it with the second blue string. So we put this one off to the side, and we do the same thing. We do backward knots all the way until this string. Okay, we have finished our third checker right there. Now, again, we just need to outline it just like the other strings. We're gonna start in the middle with this outline string right here. Put the side to the side. And we're gonna make forward knots all the way until we get to the middle of the checker right there. So again, forward knots until the middle. Okay, we have made forward knots all the way to the center with this outline string. And now we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. But again, we have two outline strings right here. And we don't need this far outline string right here. We're gonna use the most inner black string or outline string. And we're gonna meet in the center with the other outline string with backward knots. Okie dokie, we have brought this black string in the center with the other outline string, and now we're just going to make a simple forward knot to combine them. Okay, we have finished outlining our third checker, just one more to go. So this time, the checker in the middle, downwards, is going to be the same color as your triangle end color on this side. So since this is pink right here, the checker is also pink. And since this is green, dark green right here, this checker will be dark green as well. So we're going to focus on the center strings. Just put these two off to the side, and as well as the outline strings off to the side. Okay, so since this one is going to be dark green, we are going to take the first dark green string right here, and we're going to make forward knots all the way until you get to the last color string. Okay, we have brought the dark green string all the way until you got to the last color string of the blue. So now we're going to do the same thing with the second dark green string. We're going to make forward knots all the way till this string right here. Okay, we have finished our fourth checker. Now it's just time to outline it. So we take this outline string right here and we make backward knots all the way until we get to the center. Okay, we have brought this outline string all the way to the center, and now we're going to focus on the other side and bring this outline string in as well all the way until we get to the center with forward knots this time. Okay, we have brought our two outline strings into the center, and to combine them, we just do a forward knot. Okay, we have finished our 4 checkers. Now we just need to complete the circle right here with the last triangle end. So yeah, we are going to do basically the same thing that we did up here, but we're going to do it this way. So let's focus on the left side first. They are already set up for you, so it's pretty easy to follow. This time we are bringing all the strings in. So what we're going to do is we're going to take the color string right here, not this outline string. We're going to take the first color string right here, and we're going to do a backward forward knot onto your outline string. So a backward forward knot, which is a little bit different than what we did up here, but it will look the same. So you take your next color string, and we're going to do a backward forward knot onto both of these strings. So a backward forward knot. Okay, since it's getting a little bit wobbly for me, I'm just going to use some more tape to tape down this little part right here. And that just makes it a little bit more easier to do. So yeah, we made our second backward forward knot, and we put that string with the other strings as well. We take our outline string right here, which is the next string, and we do a backward forward knot onto all 3 of these strings. Okay, now we take that outline string and put it with all of these strings. So now we take the next string and we make a backward forward knot onto all of the strings. We take that string and we put it with the others. We take the last color string and we do a backward forward knot onto all of the strings. Okay, now we have our last color, which is the outline string, and we do a backward forward knot onto all of the strings. We have finished our first side of the triangle end. Now we need to work on the second side. So, again, it is already set up for us, so it's much easier to do this time. And what we want to do is we want to make a forward backward knot onto the outline string. Again, you're using your first color string and making the knot onto the outline string. And we did a forward backward knot. And then we put that string with the outline string. Take our next string and do a forward backward knot onto all of the strings. And take that one and put it with the rest. Then we take our outline color, do the same thing, do a forward backward knot onto all of the strings. And then our next color, do a forward backward knot. Okay, put that one with the others. Take the next string, and again, do a forward backward knot. Take the last color, which is the outline string, and again, do a forward backward knot. Okay, we have finished our first circle. So now to set up the next circle, I'm going to show you how to do that with the colors, because the colors are all jumbled up now. So what we want to do is we want to look and see what our last two colors were right here. Mine were light blue and dark blue, and over here they were orange and pink. So now you want to do that same thing. So light blue, dark blue, and then I'm going to do light blue, dark blue. Just like right here, orange and pink, and then I'm going to do orange and pink. So let me put that into a visual representation for you. Okay, as you can see, I did the first triangle end side on the left side of the next circle. And what I wanted to show you was how you set it up. So what you want to do is you want to take your first color, which was, for me, that was light blue on this side. And then you want to do the next color, which is dark blue. So you're going to do the same thing that you did up here, but just with different colors, but match it right here. So yeah, let me do it on this side and show you how the colors turn out and how you're supposed to set them up. Okay, as you can see, I did light green, and then I did the outline color, and then I did dark green. So that is how you set up your second circle, and just follow the tutorial again if you need to be reminded of how to do it again. And so let me tell you what colors the checkers would be as well. So this one would be, the first checker would be light blue. This checker would be light green. And then this checker would be dark green. And this checker would be dark blue. So if you want to do the same colors again, then you can just set it up like you set it up here. Or you can just follow how I did it, and it'll turn out like this. As you can see, it goes from the same set of colors to the next set, to the same set as the first one, and then the same set as that one. So yeah, it just depends on how you want your bracelet to turn out. So I'm gonna follow that and finish the bracelet, and I will come back to you when it is all done. Okay, I have finished the Indian circle checkered bracelet. It is super, super cute. I love the colors that I chose. And yeah, I just did 7 little circle thingies, but you can do whatever you want. That's just how thick my wrist is. So yeah, you know, make it your own, make your own colors, do whatever you want to do, you know? It's a free country. So yeah, thank you to Daynellis Cruz, I hope I'm saying that right, for the video suggestion, and that really helped me out, you know? So if you have any other video suggestions or comments, then you can put them down in the comment section. So yeah, and if you liked the video, then be sure to hit the like button, because why not, you know? But you don't have to. But if you want to, you can. And make sure to subscribe if you like me, you know? Just for fun. Whatever you gotta do, you gotta do. It's a free country, like I said. So yeah, thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you have a wonderful day. And as always, stay safe and wash your hands. So yeah, bye guys!